Well, good evening. Welcome to Montcalm Community College, home of the Centurions. I'm Dr. Bradley Barrick, president here at MCC, and it is my distinct honor to officially convene our 58th annual Commencement Ceremony. At this time, would you please rise, and everyone else, would you stand for our national anthem, and then remain standing for the invocation to be delivered by Steve Charnley, adjunct faculty member of World Religions.
Would you please bow with me? Great Spirit and Creator God, we gather to celebrate the wisdom of our indigenous forebears, the Anishinaabeg people who teach us that the land with all its flora and fauna are a community, not a commodity. We gather to celebrate the visionaries who started this institution 60 years ago and saw the possibilities and promise of a community college set amidst the woods and waters, the fields and forests of Montcalm County. We gather to celebrate what our graduates have learned from the teachings of the Greek philosopher Aristotle, who told us that we are never to treat our fellow humans as means to an end, however noble, and from the teachings in medical science that secret to patient care is to truly care about patients. To every one of these graduates who by their experiences here have become better humans, we say, well done. To those who have made possible their success, we say, miigwech, thank you. And finally, for all we say and do this evening, we say a hearty amen. Amen.
Thank you, Steve, and you may all be seated. This evening, it's my pleasure to introduce our platform party, recognize our exceptional faculty, welcome remarks from our student government president and our keynote speaker, and most importantly, celebrate our graduates as they walk across the stage to receive their well-earned diplomas. So let's get started. Let's begin tonight's festivities by recognizing the distinguished individuals joining me on the platform, starting with our Board of Trustees. As a reminder, our trustees are publicly elected officials who generously give of their time and talents without compensation. Their steadfast dedication to this institution and our community is deeply appreciated, And on a personal note, let me say that it is a privilege to serve along each one of them. And so would you please join me in expressing our sincere gratitude to each of our following trustees. Board Chair, Kurt Peterson. Vice Chair, Carol Dooling-Ravel. Secretary, Joyce Kitchenmaster. And Trustee, Dr. Esther Combs. Thank you all for your leadership and your service. Also joining me on the platform this evening are several members of MCC's leadership team. Would you please help me welcome Vice President of Academic Affairs, Kevin Wagenmaker. Dean of Occupational Programs and Workforce Development, Scott Matson. Dean of Student and Enrollment Services, Francisco Ramirez. And Dean of Health and Human Services, Tracy Zamaron. It's also my honor to introduce our 2025 commencement speaker, General Surgeon at Corewell Health Greenville Hospital, Dr. Judith Amparo. Dr. Amparo hasn't had much going on today. She's only done 4 surgeries. We are additionally privileged to be joined tonight by 2 former MCC presidents. President Emeritus, serving from 1971 to 2009, Dr. Donald Burns, accompanied by his wife, Maureen. And President Emeritus, serving from 2009 to 2019, Robert Ferrantino, alongside his wife, Judy. Thank you both for being with us this evening. Last but certainly not least, I want to spotlight our exceptional faculty. Would all of our full-time and adjunct faculty members please stand and be recognized at this time? Thank you. Faculty, today is a moment to take great pride in, as your mentorship, your guidance, and your dedication have been instrumental in our students' success, and I want to personally say thank you for all that you do. While all of our faculty members are deserving of praise, I'd like to take a moment to recognize 2 individuals who have been nominated by their peers for this year's Top Faculty Awards. Tonight, we'll have the privilege of celebrating them with a well-deserved round of applause, and then they'll formally be honored at our upcoming MCC Awards banquet. Well, they'll have the opportunity to celebrate with family and friends. And so when your name is called, would you please stand and be recognized? Our 2025 Outstanding Adjunct Faculty Member of the Year is Computer Information Systems Lab Supervisor, Lori Cook. And the recipient of the 2025 Leslie K. Morford Award for Full-Time Faculty is Economics Instructor, Dr. Elizabeth Klooster. Lori, Dr. Klooster, congratulations to you both. Now that introductions and recognitions are complete, I'd like to say a few words about our student government president and this evening's student speaker. Kaylee Ingram is a proud graduate of Greenville High School. She originally planned to attend an out-of-state university, but her experience as a dual enrollment student here at MCC led her to discover a deep appreciation for our inclusive and supportive campus culture, and it inspired her to become a Centurion. As a first-generation college student, Kaylee has embraced every opportunity to grow and lead. In fall of 2024, she joined Phi Theta Kappa, MCC's Honor Society. and she quickly stepped into an officer role thanks to her strong leadership and drive. That same semester, Kaylee attended the Michigan Community College Association Leadership Retreat, where she connected with peers from across the state and she gained valuable leadership insight. Motivated by that experience, Kaylee helped relaunch Montcalm Community College's Student Government Council, and she was elected by her peers to serve as its president in spring of 2025. Her academic excellence and campus leadership also earned her a place on the prestigious All-Michigan Academic Team, which honors the top community college students in the state. Today, Kaylee graduates with the Michigan Transfer Pathway Business Associate of Science degree, having maintained a 3.65 GPA, and this fall she will transfer to Ferris State University to pursue a bachelor's degree in marketing. So it is my great honor to welcome to the podium our 2025 commencement student speaker, Kaylee Ingram.
Good evening, everyone. What a day, what a moment, what an incredible celebration we have before us. Today is not just another day, it's a significant one. It marks the end of one chapter and the beginning of something even greater. Each and every one of us sitting here today has succeeded. We've shown up, we've pushed through, and today we are walking across this stage because we believed in ourselves and because others believed in us too. Let today be your proof, not just that you finished, but that you are capable of anything you set your mind to. College is not easy. Balancing life, school, work, some days it felt like the world asked more of us than we had to give. But we gave it anyways. That is what resilience looks like. That is what you look like. In this graduating class, we have parents raising children, student athletes giving their all in competition and in class, students working multiple jobs, first-generation college students, and so many other powerful stories of grit and determination. We did not just attend MCC. We grew here. We showed up for each other. We collaborated, we led, we lifted each other up. Graduation is not just about passing your classes, it's about overcoming all of the challenges in between. It's about the late nights, the early mornings, the second guesses, and even the silent victories when no one was watching but you. To our personal communities, our families, our friends, mentors, instructors, thank you. Your encouragement kept us going on the hard days. You reminded us of who we are, even when we forgot. And to my fellow graduates, never forget your internal spark, that deep, powerful force inside you that kept you moving forward. Your determination, motivation, skill, and potential hold immense power. So today and every day moving forward, don't just live a busy life. Live a fulfilling one. Be a human being, not just a human doing. You are not defined by the tasks that you check off a list, but by the love, courage, and passion you bring to this world. Also, don't be afraid to take risks. Further your education. Take that fitness class or that painting class that you've been so secretly curious about. Life moves so much faster than we expect. And before we know it, years can pass and we've left our dreams behind. The present is truly our gift. So many of us are caught in the what's next or stuck in what's already happened. But the power of your life is in the now. When an opportunity comes your way, take it. When you feel like you're not good enough, stop lying to yourself because you know that you are enough. Montcalm Community College has given us way more than a degree. It's given us confidence, connection, and community. And even more exciting, this college is only expanding. New housing is coming. Student life is blooming with new opportunities for engagement and connection. The foundation we helped lay will support students for generations to come. So take pride in this moment because you all have earned it. Moving forward, say yes to opportunities. Keep showing up. Keep being exactly who you are. You never know what could happen, but trust that it will be rewarding. And most importantly, that you deserve to be proud of yourself. Because who you are is more than enough. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it! Thank you.
Haley, get back over here. For everything you've done here, we wanted to give you this as just a token of our appreciation for being our commencement speaker and our student government president. This plaque is for you. It's now my pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker for this evening, Dr. Judith Amparo, affectionately known by her friends and colleagues as Juice. Dr. Amparo has served as general surgeon at Corewell Health West Greenville Hospital for 28 years and counting. How many of you, Dr. Amparo has taken care of you over the years? All right. Juice was born in the Philippines and immigrated to Guam when she was 10 years old. At the age of 17, Juice moved to California and went to college at the University of California, Davis. She went on to medical school in Missouri at Kirksville College of Osteopathic Medicine. Juice then completed her residency in Detroit before moving to Greenville, where she has resided and practiced since 1997. Recent awards and recognitions include the 2024 Ralph N. Rogers Physician of Excellence Award, given to the physician who most demonstrates exemplary commitment to Corewell Health's mission, vision, and values. In 2025, Dr. Amparo received the Fred and Lena Spirit of Caring Award that is given to the individual who demonstrates remarkable community support and participation. For the past 16 years, Juice has been an active member of the Greenville Hospital Corewell Health Foundation. Dr. Amparo also received the Outstanding Volunteer Faculty Teacher of the Year Award by Grand Rapids campus of Michigan State University College of Human Medicine, class of 2025. Juice has mentored and trained physician assistant students, medical students, and family practice residents for many years now. She enjoys teaching and finds it very rewarding. On a personal note, when I met Juice a couple of months ago at the Corewell Charity Ball, I was so impressed with this woman, and I knew that we would become good friends. When I was asked by our team who should be our keynote speaker for this year's commencement, I could think of no one better than Juice. And so, ladies and gentlemen, please help me give a warm MCC welcome to Dr. Judith Amparo.
Wow. Good evening, everyone, and class of 2025, congratulations. My goodness. I want to thank you, Dr. Barrett, MCC staff, and of course you, the class of 2025, for inviting me and be a part of your highly said moments, special moments. So when Dr. Barrick asked me to be your keynote speaker, my first thought was, oh, no way. You know, I told him, I said, I've never done this before. And so he said, what do I say? And so you know how very persuasive he is, right? And so, he said, maybe you can tell them about your life experience, maybe inspire a little bit of, how they can reach their goals. And of course, I know a little bit about something of, long-term goals, right? So, so I'll share some of my experience with you guys. So I was really fortunate that I found what I wanted to do so very early in life. I grew up I was born in the Philippines, and in a really small town, kind of similar to this place here. So when I was about 6, 7 years old, my younger brother, had a really bad asthma attack. So our town physician came over to the house to go ahead and treat him. And of course, right there and then, I said, I want to be like her. So my goal then was, I want to become a doctor. My reason was, I want to save lives, and I want to help people. So I was very fortunate that our town physicians, remember this is in the late 60s, early 70s. Don't calculate my age, okay? Was a woman. Can you imagine that? So she was a woman doctor. And so therefore, it never entered my head that, women couldn't be doctors. I grew up thinking that the other way around, that women should be doctors and doctors are women. So when I was 10 years old, my family immigrated to Guam. And I don't know if you know where Guam is, but it's a really tiny island. Montcalm County is bigger than Guam. So, so I knew that, if I had to go and search for my goals, I would have to leave the island. My goals have not changed, even though we immigrated to Guam. So I moved to California to do my undergraduate studies. Now, that's about, 12 hours plane ride from Guam, so it was very far. My parents weren't very happy. And it was a little bit of sadness, of course, but also excitement, because I am going to be reaching for my goals here, working for it. And you remember, we did not have internet, so no FaceTime. What we had was very expensive long distance and slow mail. So it was very, in the beginning, it was really stressful to be away from your family. But then at the same time, you have all these opportunities to make friends and settle down and start working for your goals. Of course, I really didn't know what, or how to go about going to med school. All I know is that, what I heard from everyone is that first you have to have a science major, and then another is that you have to get good grades. So, so that's all I really know about, preparing for medical school. So I studied hard, prayed a lot, and also volunteered a lot, hospitals, in order to make my application to med school much better. So fortunately, I got accepted to medical school. Now, I thought perhaps the undergrad was the most stressful part of my journey to becoming a doctor. I think it's because you have to to go to med school, so you will have to prepare for it, right? So even though I know that medical school is supposed to be way harder than undergrad, I thought I could handle it without any problems, because now I know that I'm close to being my goal, or reaching my goals. So, so then, you know, I just wanted to start medical school. I didn't even know what specialty I was supposed, I'm interested in. But I'd like to think that because my inspiration was family practice, then, I would go into family practice. So, but then, unfortunately, when I was first quarter of my first year, my mother died of breast cancer. So, she was 48 years old. So I said, well, I guess I am going to become a medical oncologist. I'm going to be a cancer specialist. And that was my motive. So throughout medical school, my electives were all about cancer research or cancer subjects. And then it was difficult, yes, but now I have even more motivation to graduate and become a doctor. And then the osteopathic program has they have a mandatory 1-year general internship after graduation before you can start your specialty residency. And it was during this time when I was doing my general residency or general medicine rotation that I'm not sure, I fell in love with surgery. I'm not quite sure why. It was really a big surprise to me because I didn't even like surgery when I was a medical student. And then all of a sudden, I find myself spending a whole lot of time in the surgery department. Even when I was not on call, even when I was not doing surgery rotation, I would stop by late in the day and ask if anybody's doing surgery and ask if I could help. To me, it was really a lot of fun. That's what it was, a lot of fun. I didn't forget the medical oncology. I spent a lot of time at the cancer as well. But I have to say that I spent a whole lot of time in the surgery department. And so, needless to say, my mentor and my attendings encouraged me to go to apply for general surgery residency. And I said, nope, I'm going to become a medical oncologist. That was my goal. But I said, this right here in the surgery department, this is just for fun. I'm doing it for fun because I'm having a lot of, I love it. I'm just hanging out and having fun. But my mentor and my attendings wouldn't let go because they saw how much I love surgery. So they keep at it, and finally they like, why don't you want to go to a surgery residency? And I said, because everything I heard about it is bad. I don't want to have to deal with the residency program that's like that. They said it's hard, particularly if you're a female, long hours, lots of call, and especially stereotypical surgeons, they are not nice people. So I said, why would I want to subject myself to that? So, but of course, I saw my attendings. They were really good surgeons. So finally, I really sat myself down and I said, okay, so you really should choose. Which one would you like to do? And then, of course, I decided that I have a lot of fun doing surgery. It didn't matter how much I have to work. It was fun. And it's something that I truly love. And I finally agreed that I love surgery more than I love or medical oncology. So I applied for the program. And then I was fortunate that I got accepted. And you know what? That residency is exactly what I thought it was. Hard work, long hours, lots of calls, which I didn't mind, I love. But fortunately, I was wrong in one major thing, that most of my attendings and surgeons that I worked with and the residents were actually really nice people. So that was quite a bonus. Now, almost 29 years later, here I am practicing general and you know what? I still love it 99% of the time. I want to keep it real because I don't want to say 100%, right? So anyhow, so class of 2025, what I want to say is after your graduation, as Kylie said, you guys are going to be taking different paths. Some of you will continue your studies. Some will maybe do on-job training already. Some are lucky enough to be working. Some are still applying. Others may actually take a detour, start a family, and I hope that you don't forget your goals and continue on later on. So, but there's one thing that I really wanted to tell you is that when you make a decision as to what you want to do, I hope that you will, in all the priorities that you list and all the reasons, the pros and cons that you list, I hope that number one or number two reason for why you choose to do what you do is because you love doing it, right? It's because when you love doing what you're doing, you know, doing your best is really not that much effort. You know, you can persevere, you can meet your challenges head on, overcome it, because you love what you're doing. It doesn't really matter. You can just say, this too shall pass because I love what I'm doing and I'm not going to let it discourage me. So, so therefore, and you know, if you love something, guess what? I still wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes I'm a little tired, but I wake up and I'm happy and I go to work. So that's just one of the examples, and I really wanted to let you know, to tell you that, you know, talk to your counselors, to your friends, to your families. You know, if you don't know what you want to do, but you know, the end point is you have to be the one to make that decision because you're the only really one who knows exactly what it is that you love. And please don't let social media influence you, okay? But anyhow, so although it's a little bit cliche, but I wanted to all, class of 2025, reach for your goals with love. Thank you.
Dr. Amparo, would you please join me at the podium once more? So, in recognition of all that you do for our community and in honor of your role as this year's commencement speaker, we're proud to present you with an honorary degree from Montcalm Community College. So thank you again for sharing your words of inspiration and congratulations. Step right here. All right. I would now like to turn our attention to our students because today is all about you. Graduates, tonight marks a significant milestone in your life. You should be incredibly proud of yourselves. Through hard work, dedication, grit, and perseverance, you've reached this moment not by chance, but by choice and commitment. At Montcalm Community College, degrees are not given, they are earned, and you have earned yours. And so take this moment to reflect and celebrate. Let this accomplishment remind you that with focus and determination, there is no limit to what you can achieve. Next, while each of you has put in the hard work to reach this moment, we all know that none of us get to where we're at alone. And so behind every graduate is a circle of support, family, friends, mentors, who have offered love, encouragement, and strength along the way. Graduates, at this time, would you please rise, turn and find your people in the crowd, and let's give them a well-deserved round of applause. You can be seated. Thank you. To all of our family and friends joining us tonight, thank you. Your unwavering support has made a lasting difference. Okay, at Montcalm Community College, we have a tradition of honoring some special accomplishments among our graduates. And so graduates, if any of the following apply to you, please stand. If you are the first person in your family to graduate from college, please stand. If you are graduating with a 4.0 grade point average, please stand. If you're an early college student, please stand. If you started at MCC as a dual enrolled student, please stand. If you are currently employed at MCC, please stand. Congratulations. If you are a Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society member, please stand. If you are a student athlete, please stand. To my fellow military veterans, please stand. If you are a parent, please stand. All right. If you are a grandparent, please stand. Lastly, if you're excited to be graduating from Montcalm Community College, come on, get on your feet, make some noise, stand up. Thank you. All right, you may be seated. Up, down, up, down. Let's move on to the most important part of the evening. Vice President Wagonmaker, Dean Zamaron, Dean Matson, and Dean Ramirez. Let's make it official and get these students graduated. As a special note, if any MCC employee has a special someone graduating tonight, we invite you to join them on the stage to my right, and you can personally present them with their degree. Vice President Wagonmaker.
Chairman Peterson, on behalf of the faculty of Montcalm Community College, it is my honor to present to you the candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for associate degrees in applied science, arts, science, science and arts, as well as certificates.
Thank you. Under the authority vested in me by the Montcalm Community College Board of Trustees and the state of Michigan, I hereby confer upon you the degrees of Associate in Applied Science, Arts, Science, Science and Arts, and certificates with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
When directed, will all candidates receiving associate degrees and certificates please stand with your row and proceed forward. Kaylee Ingram, honors. Lauren Cusack. Andrea Frost. Greg Olmsted, honors. Elizabeth Armstrong, high honors. Megan Hopkins. Emily Scott. Savannah White. Carrie Kelnans, honors. Alyssa Albert. Avriana Robinson. Ivy Sisson, honors. Adrienne Sisson, honors. Caitlin Nelmark. Shelby Jackson, honors. Cooper Daller, honors. Dustin Goskoff, high honors. Aubrey Marlin. Paige Lowry, high honors. Selena Powers, high honors. Miranda Crittenden, high honors. Bobby Millville, high honors. Kelsey Helton, honors.
Annette Fair, high honors. Lena Gunderson, honors. Elizabeth Stellman, honors. Rebecca Flores, high honors. Kaylee Wade. Olivia Minnick, high honors. Madison Miller, honors. Isabel Lingman, high honors. Cora Graberg, high honors. Sage Larabelle, high honors. Allie Delamater. Cynthia Palethorpe. Sophia Hammock. Heather Adkins, high honors. Tate Daly, high honors. Lily Bowen, honors. Tiana Whitaker, high honors. Piper Grozer. Maya Sexton. Elena Molesky. Ryder Houghton. Taylor Peterman, honors.
Grace Chase, high honors. Georgina Pickens. Bailey Snyder, honors. Whitley Hester. Kylie Fields, honors. Hannah Vandermeer. Jesse Dye, honors. Sean Cottle, high honors. Riley Holdbrooks. Jack Snyder. Alexandra Hunt. Ruth Ann Nowak. Honors. Heather Coe. Danielle Wellman, high honors. Amber Garbo, high honors. Joey Hutchins, high honors. Abigail Reynolds. Kaylee Barrett. Taylor Harkness. Jenna Velker. Caleb Decker. Jennifer Dill, honors. Faith Johnston, honors. Ashley Porter, honors. Chase Taylor, honors.
Ashley Furman.
It's Gabrielle McGowan.
Gabrielle McGowan, honors. Caitlin Hyde. Frank Look II, high honors. Lacey Smith. Caitlin Curtis. Phoenix Bond, honors. Diana Demas. Carl Seidelman. Jump up and down, have a good time. Benjamin or Ben? Just Ben. Ben. Carey? Ben Carey. Dylan Knopf, honors. Amanda Perkins, high honors. Sean Hardy, honors. Stephanie Herzog, high honors. Mary Scarberry. Eileen Neal. Melanie Perez. Andrea Cash, honors. Chastity Painter.
I know. A lot of people say like Thompson, but
Caitlin Townsend. Jack Schneider, high honors. Nick Pinnock. Gerald Brownell, honors. Rose Rogers, high honors.
Madison Wilson. Megan Bean, high honors. Tabitha Randolph, high honors. Alyssa Rains. Tony Larman, high honors. Ashley Mikula. Shayna Plum, honors. Robert Grinstern, high honors. James Fansett, high honors. Matthew Brigham. Spencer Satterley. Stuart Satterley III, honors. Cody Nicewitz, honors. Callie Jensen. Amber Waldron, high honors. Victoria Kane, high honors. Ty Zamaron. Judy Rademacher, high honors. Sonia Van Valera. Nicole Brown, high honors. Jonathan Storjahan, honors.
And now we present the MCC alma mater.
We have now reached the culminating moment of tonight's ceremony. The turning of your tassel marks your official transition from student to graduate, and now proud alum of Montcalm Community College. Graduates, at this time, please rise. And as a visible symbol to everyone gathered here this evening, you may now move your tassel from the right side to the left side of your cap. Congratulations, class of 2025. You may be seated one more time. As we conclude Montcalm Community College's 58th commencement ceremony, I want to leave you with this, graduates. What you have achieved by earning this degree is yours forever. No one can take it away from you. I too am a proud product of a community college, and that experience changed the entire trajectory of my life. At MCC, we believe we don't just provide education, we create opportunity through education. And so I encourage you to seize the opportunities that lie ahead of you now that you have graduated. Please stay connected with us. Join the MCC Alumni Association. Keep us updated on your journey, and know that we are always here if you need anything. You are now and will always be a part of the MCC family. Once a centurion, always a centurion. And know that no matter where life takes you, we are incredibly proud of you. Family and friends, We kindly ask that you remain seated until all of our graduates have exited the gymnasium. Thank you for celebrating with us this evening, and go Centurions!